Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. Thank you for liking. For those of you that drop comments, thank you so much. It's very encouraging. I have been away from this channel for like 6 months because I was going through a phase. I was packing up my life and moving from Nigeria to the UK, and I'm back now. I know most people like the way the YouTube algorithm works, it takes a while for things to pick up. And that's the same reason why I just want to say thank you for those of you that are coming back, for people who actually even sent me DMs on Instagram saying, Pere, miss your tutorials. We really would love for you to come back. Thank you so much. In this particular tutorial, I'm going to be talking, not entirely, but like just a bit of it. Just want to show you guys how I did an install for the wig and then how it was styled. So as you saw that I did, I weaved the hair all back, and I made sure to make the weaving really small because the wig is smaller than her head size, and I communicated that to her. Excuse me. I'm sure you've already seen my technique a million times. Abby wanted Lagos hairline, but like Lagos hairline doesn't suit every face the exact same way, so I just tried to make it work for her in a way that would suit her face, right? I'm not going to be explaining my technique. I believe that I've already shared my technique with you guys on this channel. Nothing much has changed. I think the only thing that I've noticed is just that my install is a lot better than the way it was, and that just happens from continuation, like mastery. So yeah, nothing really serious has changed. I'm gonna stop talking here. I would continue where it's necessary. When it comes to styling, half up, half down, whether it's directly on a ponytail or on a wig, you need to make sure that the ponytail is very, very firm and smooth. And I think that's one of the mistakes I made. Now, I would have edited that part out of this video, but I left it because the purpose of my tutorials on YouTube is to educate as many people that want to be educated by, just to share my techniques to help, you with your techniques. So can you see the mistake I was making here? I was holding it down thinking it was all tight. Nope, it wasn't. Another reason why I was opting for this technique was because I was a bit worried that the wig is not a high exact size, it was a bit smaller. I don't want to apply a lot of tension, let me just tie down slightly. But then some people like their ponytails very, 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 very snatched. So I had to take the risk and trust my technique, for the drying of the frontal, that it was already like dried and snug. So I ended up just putting elastic bands, tying the frontal like down, just like you saw. Like there's already a band there. So I just pressed the frontal, like I had to take out the band. Like what you're seeing me do is the process of tying it down. See all these things I was doing here, I took everything down and I literally started the half up part from scratch. What I did here was what I was doing here was just like trying to cover the parts where I used the band, but it was just a waste of my effort. So I'm gonna forward the video to the part where I had to take everything down. Okay, so this is the part where I started to fix the mistake that I made. Started with her showing me that it's not flat enough. So half up is not flat enough. I mean, I knew it wasn't flat enough, but like she not being comfortable with it was just my sign. Like, okay, you're gonna just do that. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna fix it. One thing I always do with whenever I'm doing someone's hair is, if you're not comfortable with it, just let me know. Like, I am that hairstylist you can talk to. There's nothing like sitting on my chair not liking the way you look and you're afraid to speak up because of an attitude or fight. I believe that I'm called for this. So yeah, I told her I got this, I got you, and then I had it fixed. Now, how did I do it? So I started by, I was also trying to fix the front, but then, so what I did was I actually fixed the front. What I mean by fixing the front was drop the front down, hot comb it. At this point, she was even telling me that she doesn't even think she wants the front to be curled, and maybe she wants it to be like straightened because the hair is kinky and her idea is not coming to life as much as she would have loved to. So we ended up switching the front. What I did was we straightened it out and then we cut it. We straightened it out and then we cut it. She was actually tired. She had not, when she actually came in tired, so you can see even from her facial expression. So can you see that entire bump? Would I say bump? What would I call that? Extra space or something. So I just pulled it all the way down, made it as flat as I could get it, and I also told her, kinky tends to be a little bit voluminous, so it might not be as flat as it would look if the extension was maybe like a straight body wave kind of hair. So I pulled everything to the back. I pulled it to the back, then I went to the back with thread, like the way you normally want to thread your needle. Yeah, so I had to thread in my hand. I didn't thread any needle, but like I had to thread in my hand, went to the back of her hair, pulled it together very, very firm, like as flat as I could, and then I went over it and secured that tiny pony there with the thread. You're gonna see me do it. I'm gonna pull tight, as tight as I can. Now, while I was trying to fix this, I was thinking that maybe if I just put the thread all over put the thread over what I already had there, it was gonna work, but it didn't work. What ended up happening was, I'm now explaining because I didn't move my camera to show you guys what I was doing there. So when I tied it, I noticed it didn't look neat. And one thing, you should be looking out for is like excellence. Like excellence should be a watchword for you. So what I did after tying this was I took my scissors, cut out the thread, cut out the band that was there, the hair tie band that was there, and combed it out. Then I wrapped the thread, the part where I tied the thread, I just wrapped it all over again, with hair, like the way I was doing before. If you've done a ponytail before, you know what I'm talking about. So that's what I did. I just, did that, and then it was not snatched. You can already see the way it looks snatched even from here, like from the side compared to before. So yeah, can you see? That was me losing the hair that I was talking about. The hair I used to cover the pony to wrap it, I loosened it. Then at this point I was just trying to use my scissors to cut. I don't know if I already did that. I cut out the band that was there. It was a very easy process. All I just needed to do was get to that mental space and told myself that no, I'm not going to do a tacky job. I'm going to make this look really neat. After that, I sprayed and went in with my dryer. Sprayed again, went in my dryer. So it's like I just literally did it like a proper ponytail. She was going to be taking it down, after a few days, but like I just wanted to do my part to make sure that the pony stays put for a while, for as long as she would want it to. So pulled it, used my dryer, dried it, did the same thing on the other section. Guys, this particular video tutorial, the way it is edited, I did it for a reason. So I actually forgot that I thought maybe I didn't film the parts where I was cutting out the band, but I actually filmed it. I remember I left my camera on filming the entire thing from beginning till the ending because I wanted this particular tutorial to be very, very detailed. Sadly, I couldn't move the camera closer, but yeah, this is the part where I was cutting out the band. Like I mentioned, I think I already explained before that I had to cut the band at some point. So yeah, this was me doing that. I just cut the band out and took down the black thread that I tied before. I loosened it out, got another thread and tied it like so. It was snatched, right? But the back, that part of the pony wasn't just smooth the way that I would want it to be smooth. And I don't like doing things anyhow, especially when I have the time to, adjust until it looks good. So can you see? I took down everything and just tied, and combed it and tied it with the thread, and it was smooth, snap. It was perfect. Yeah, so after doing that, the next thing I did was to cut the length of the drop down area of the frontal, the part where she said she wanted in front. I was just cutting it. Then it was at this point of cutting it, sorry guys, I didn't have my shears. In fact, I haven't ordered the kind of shears I want, so I told myself I was not going to order. There's a kind of shears I want to get. I think it's called, is it shears from Jacob Khan. I'm hoping to get any other one if I find, you know, that I can use temporarily. But in the meantime, I was just using this my tiny shears. Not recommended. Please don't use this kind of shears if you're cutting hair. I've been doing layering for a couple of years now, about 2-3 years. And that's why the reason why I could use this one. If you're a new hairstylist, please don't use this one. Get the proper shears. So I remember I told you guys at some point that we had to change. We didn't want the hair curled anymore. So yeah, this was it. I straightened it out with my T3 straightener. Curved the tips a bit. And yep, that was it for this particular look. I still went into hot comb because I didn't want the middle part, the two pieces, to be like standing. I had to press it to be flat. That's what I'm doing here. Just press it for it to be flat, to rest properly on her face. And then I sprayed just to make sure that there's no flyaways anywhere, because yeah, excellence. Yeah, so that's it guys. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share. Drop a comment. Was it helpful? What did you learn? You know, what would you suggest I film next for you guys? Because I'm on a spree, guys, to film different videos. As I'm talking to you, as I'm uploading this, you're watching this one, there's another video that I'm currently editing just to upload to the channel. So please support me, like my video, drop a comment, subscribe, you know. So yeah, you can see her smiling. She loved the way it turned out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in another video. Bye guys.